The trend. The trend is simple, the direction of the market. One of the first thing you notice when you have a look at the chart is that there is no straight line to help you to identify a trend. You will never see something like this, but you can see something like this. Even if it is quite obvious that the price is going up, how can you say that? How can you define an uptrend? We will define a trend studying the swing points. Let's see the example. You need to have a look at the highs and lows that are formed on the market. In this example, we start from here and the price goes up before having a change of directions. So just focusing on these 3 points, we can say that the first one is the first low. Then the price reaches a high and then goes back to from a second low. The price goes up again and forms a new high, but then retraces and reaches the third low. The question is, are these highs and lows growing? Yes. The second low has a higher price than the first one. The third low has a higher price than the second one. The same thing for the highs. So you can say that the price is not going up as a straight line, but it is going up, forming up new highs and new lows that have a higher price than the previous ones. This concept defines an uptrend. When new highs and new lows are always lower than the previous ones, we have a downtrend. We also have third type of trend, that is the situation in which the price is not going up, but it's not even going down. This trend is called sideways trend. One thing that you need to remember is that, for the uptrend lines, we connect to higher lows. So the trend line will be below the price. For downtrend lines, we connect lower highs, so the trend line will be above the price. In this example, we have pound against United States dollar. How to draw a trend line? We connect higher lows. So starting from here, it's clear that the price is going up and we can draw a line connecting the first 2 lows or swing points. After drawing the line, we need to check if there is any significance for this trend line. This is the second touch of the line, then we have a kind of third touch of the trend line around this area. So, for a short period of time, this trend line had a small significance and rejected the price, but then, very soon, the price broke the line and went down very fast. So we can also delete this line. We need to try to connect other lows to find a good trend line that can summarize the direction of the market. This trend line connects 2 lows, but it's clear that it doesn't have any particular meaning. There's a second touch here, but on the third occasion, the price immediately breaks through and doesn't respect the line at all. Let's try with these 2 lows and see if the trend line has more significance. We have a second touch here, then the third touch. The third reaction is around here. The price stays on this level for a while. The trend line works as a kind of support and pushes the price back. So far, the trend line is working. Let's see if we can find another reaction of buyers around the trend line. Going on, we can see here, for example, the price goes on the trend line and then it is pushed back. Once again, it goes on the trend line and it is rejected. If we go on, we can also see that we have another touch of the trend line. What can we say about it? When we will study the other chart patterns, it will be clear that this is a symmetrical triangle and the uptrend is not very clear anymore, because the price is forming higher lows. We can also see that the price was forming higher highs here, but not it is forming lower highs, against the higher lows. So we expect a breakout of this line, but we will see this better when we will study the triangles. What is important to see for this trend line is if there is a kind of significance even after it is broken. You can see that here the price breaks through, but this trend line, that was a kind of support before, is not a resistance. The price goes down and it goes back on this line. Then it goes all the way down and, once again, it goes to this trend line. Here it works again as a resistance and, at the end, it works again and pushes the price down. If we go on, You can also notice that after the breakout of that important trend line, the currency pair also gets into a downtrend. So there is also a change of trend. As always, if you learn something new, or if you want more videos more often, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell, and leave us a like to show your support. See you next time.